Hey, what's going on, guys? Gdoggcasey here on Texas Motor Speedway. This is going to be our sort of practice episode. We're going to give you maybe about 20 to 30 minutes, maybe a bit longer, maybe a bit shorter, of practice on this track so you guys can see what we're in for the next race. The next race being the first race for us in the Nascar something series. I can't remember now. Anyway, welcome my wife Jane as well. She's going to be our spotter for the practice session. We're just going to be kind of working together to figure out the fastest way around this track, give you guys a little bit of a taste of it, and then the next video you guys will see will be a race on this track. So far I'm liking this track quite a bit. It's really fast. You don't need to use brakes very often, if at all. Usually you just lift off. Like on this corner here, you got to lift off a little bit, and you can keep your line relatively well. Still working out some kinks though. There's been a few corners where I come flying out a little bit too fast and hit the wall. Sometimes I get down a little too low and hit the apron, and it's almost a guaranteed spin if you do that, so we're trying not to do that. And just trying to average, like, keep our time around, like, 29.5 on average if we can. There's a 29.389. That was pretty good. I think that's my new fast lap, actually.
Yeah, I just tipped over onto that corner.
And then we hit the wall. Which is pretty bad. We're going to get past here. And we're
Clear.
Spinning. Whoa, that guy spun out into the wall. So yeah, the purpose of this video is basically just to give you guys a look at the track and show you guys our progress. I have done maybe 50 laps total on this track since before recording. It's a decent number, but it's definitely not enough to actually master what we're doing here. Still trying to figure out the optimal way around the track. But I suppose now is going to be a good time to sort of explain to you the strategy that we're going to employ in terms of uploading videos for you guys on YouTube. I think, well, not that I think, we've already talked about it. What we're going to do, since the way iRacing works when you're racing in a series, is each week you know, a new track comes out, and that's the track for that week. And depending on how many races you do will determine how your points are calculated. Essentially, your first 4 races, it's just going to take your best score out of the first 4. So essentially, there's no reason not to give the race 4 cracks at it. Because even if you come first, well, let's say you come second place to your first race, it's a really good finish for you. You probably won't beat it, but you might as well try. Because even if you come last place the next time, it's not going to matter. It only starts mattering after you pass the 4 race mark, and then it starts averaging your best scores. So let's say I do 4 races, and I come 2nd, 10th, 15th, and 20th, let's say. Then it's going to count my second place finish, and it'll be like I finished 2nd. If I do another race, and let's say I come like last place, then it's only going to look at my 2nd place finish and my 10th place finish, and it's going to average out. So we'll lose points. So basically the way I see it is that what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 races per week. And we're going to record all 4 of them, and we're just going to upload the best one. Not necessarily the most exciting race. We're going to upload the one that has us finishing with the most points. And essentially, it would be our official race, because if we only do 4, only one of them will be recorded. So we'll show you guys the one that gets recorded, which is essentially the one we do the best in. We'll keep the other recordings on the side here for potential highlight reels. Shit. Couldn't get off that. I think we're gonna go fix the car.
Okay, sounds good. I think you can fix your line. That'll fix that.
Yeah, I'll stop talking in a minute. I'm just sort of giving the rundown. But Yeah, so you guys are only going to see one full race on YouTube, but we will be doing 4, regardless of what happens in the first race or the second race. I suppose if we win a race, then there's no real point of doing the other ones. And actually, I guess that's the only situation where we wouldn't, is if we come first place. Because then, in that case, there really is no point. There we go. Got it in there nice and clean. We'll fix the repairs. What are you noticing about the track?
The one, I guess it would be, where do you keep crashing into?
I think that's coming out of turn 2.
Yeah. You come into turn 1 too low.
Okay, you think I should take it higher?
A little bit higher, and then drop down slower.
Okay.
Because when you come in and cut in, you can't get the you can't cut out of it fast enough. You go too high coming out.
Okay.
Track is clear behind you.
What about this corner? Do you think this one's going all right?
This one tends to go okay, because even if you go in the mid, you're still picking up a nice turn out and a nice curve into this one.
Yeah.
Just like that. It's perfect. But this is the one here that you drop down too soon. So yes, keep up. Stay where you are. Yeah, now come close. Now, see, that was so much. You're nowhere near the wall when you come out. So you pick up speed as you get out of that corner. Yeah, that's much better. You're completely missing. There's a little curve in on the wall when I'm looking at it from up behind you. And every single time you were hitting that little curved part, now you're missing it completely, and you're just focused on momentum.
I'm still going pretty slow, though. I'm losing time in this first corner.
Alright, well then, you can tweak it now and then, but just know that if you run that line, you won't hit the corner.
Yeah. Yeah, like even this corner, I felt like I did it pretty well, but I still lost time. So I wonder how I'm gonna make that up. Lost a lot of time on that corner.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have faster speeds at the closer to the bottom, but you have to get that fine line between being too low, getting out of this turn. That was better. Inside. At your door. Clear.
Let's see what this guy's doing. Since he was able to pass me that easily.
Yeah.
He gets low pretty early. I notice my time seems a bit better when I get low earlier.
Yeah.
But I think what I have to do is just adjust on my exit. I just have to be more careful if I'm going to do it that way.
Yeah, and it seems like he did that too. He adjusted coming out, because you do pick up a lot of speed down there.
Yeah. Shit, we're gonna hit the apron. Uh-oh. Not very good.
Well, that's what the practice is all about.
Yeah.
You'll find that happy medium where you are like close to the apron, but you're hugging it.
I want to be like right here the whole time, but just at a faster speed. And that's what I gotta figure out coming into this corner. This one's the tough one. Because I gotta come down, I gotta let off the gas a little bit. I'm trying to figure out when is the best time to do that.
Later.
Shit. And the more we hit, the more damage our car takes.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go get that fixed again. I'm just practicing pitting in.
With this one, you'll probably that Sunco. What? Okay, that'll work too.
We
But at
could.
that Sunco sign, that's when you reduce your speed.
To get into the pit, you mean?
Yep. Yeah. So you come off the track, keep some momentum going, and then reduce your speed. Because you're reducing it too early.
Yeah.
If it was like a longer race, that you'd be giving up time there.
Yeah, big time. You're right. What time is this Theodore guy setting? Can you check that for me? What's his best lap?
29,205.
Okay. So I think that's what we want to be able to get on like a regular basis.
So he already had dropped down before you did there. Yeah, he dropped down there, right where you did. He's holding the line, and then he goes up. Yeah, so you're getting the exit on his line, maybe off by like a fraction of a degree, but yeah. So you drop lower than him at that point.
I'm catching up to him though.
Yep.
No.
But you're gonna really.
Well, I had to use the brakes.
Yeah. So I think maybe you need to have less speed coming out of there, like, you know what I mean? Like at the peak of the corner, like the mid turning point, maybe you just let off the gas a little bit and then speed up, because if you get too fast, you're gonna hit the corners. That's better. Yeah, by letting off a little bit of gas as you, like, before it gets to that peak of you have to turn, you know, around the bend even more coming out, it seems to be, you actually seem to be picking up speed.
Yeah. I found like a little lift point and a turning point on the track that I think is being helpful. I'm gonna try it again here on this lap.
Yeah.
Right here, then go in, and then get back on the gas as soon as I feel like I can. I got it on it a little bit too early there, so it started pushing me back up.
Yeah, but you didn't go up high enough, as in, like, you could have probably just eased off a little when you knew that it was too much too soon.
Yeah, well, that's what I did.
You had a gap. Like, you had a nice gap between you and the fence.
Technically, I don't want the gap to be that big, because
No.
that would indicate speed.
That you now then put on the gas right here, and you'll be fine. Oh, close.
Too high.
Maybe we need to do it a little bit.
Shit, we're gonna get hit! Oh! Let's take a look at that. I won't even... Wait, oh, that's fine, because I'm not on the right dude. There's our Tim Hortons car, by the way, guys. Let me slow it down a bit. Looking pretty snazzy. I spent a good, like, 30 minutes sifting through all these different paint jobs that I can choose. And that's the one I settled with. Considering I go to Tim Hortons every day. There was a monster car one, like not a monster car, but a monster energy drink car. But I feel like a lot of people probably go for that kind of thing, so I wanted to be at least a little bit unique out here.
I don't see your Timmy's. It's just a black car for me.
That's probably... that's weird. Because it does show me that it looks like it's supposed to be a black car. But because we're using trading paints, it uses like a weird sort of system. The other cars can see it, so I would imagine that you should have been able to see it. Does it say 46 on it or 5?
5.
Okay. Alright, we're going to stay low because we're still slow. So these guys can get around us. Alright, he's going to slow up. A little late getting down there on that one.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Had to lift off a lot more. If I can keep my time in between, like, within the 29-second range consistently, though, then that'll be okay. Because during a race, there's going to be other cars that I'm going to be drafting with. And other cars are going to be battling and stuff, and it's going to be kind of dangerous anyway, so... you know, they're not. I don't think they're going to be able to stick 29.2 lap times all the time. They might once things settle down and people are just drafting friendly off each other, then, you know, they might put down really fast times in that case, but we'll be drafting too, so that'll probably help us.
That is true.
There we go, get down a little bit lower. That felt good. I felt the burst of speed there, and I saw myself bursting past this guy.
Clear.
So he's going relatively slow. 29.5 on that one. That's pretty good. We're going to start to go high here. Got to lift. There we go. Lost a bit of time there, but it's still pretty good. Oh, shit. That was weird. Saved it.
Good save. You're in the new car, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's also worth noting. This is a brand new car to me. We did like 3 test laps last night after we unlocked it, after we got out of rookies. I just wanted to try it for like 5 minutes. And then I did a few practice laps before starting the recording. So that's basically our entire experience in this car. Not that that's, like, the car is pretty simple. I'm not trying to blame too much on the car, but there's, like, little nuance stuff that you start to figure out, like, you know, try to identify why my wheels were spinning out on that one corner. I'm not really sure. It could be because we've been doing a lot of laps now, and maybe we're just using up the tires. I got 30 seconds there. That's bad. But it's looking like we're starting to figure it out.
I'll stay high up here, Jason.
We can at least get around the track safely. That's the key. I think I need to come in here higher. But when I do it this way, I can see the speed. Shit, I'm gonna hit the wall though. Fuck!
You came in too low too soon.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna pit out.
So drop down, but keep your speed kind of relatively. So you should drop down, yeah. Then you just lessen.
Come on, don't give me the speeding. Oh, I'm gonna get speeding now. Yeah, there it is. That's okay. Well, we did it. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for the practice run. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Expect the race to be coming out shortly, and we'll rinse and repeat. Every week we'll give you a practice run and a race, and then maybe eventually some sort of like season standings update. Keep in mind though, we're joining the season, like, what is it, week 4 right now? There's a 12-week season, I think, so we missed out on the first few races, so we're probably not going to be able to compete for an actual top position, but it's going to be good for practice, and then next season we'll come in it with the mindset of trying to win the thing. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and Jane and I will see you in the next one.